Traveler, are you sure sitting up here will help you sleep? All you've really been doing is sitting on the edge of the parapet, dangling your legs and staring up at the stars. Paimon knows you miss your sibling, but if worrying about them keeps you up at night, won't you worry more out here? Paimon's starting to think that nothing good ever happens over the top of the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. Isn't this how high we were when Storm Terror attacked the city? And remember that brick we found in the tower? Kaya isn't gonna be happy if he realizes we found his hidey hole. Paimon's not sure who even put the teleporty thingy up on the roof in the first place. It must have been a long time ago. You're the only one who knows how to use them anymore. Are you sure you want to stay out here? Okay, but Paimon's getting really sleepy. Is it okay if Paimon disappears for a nap? Okay then. See you in the morning, traveler. Gotcha. Another thread oh shit. Traveler, can you hear me? What do you think you're doing lurking around at night like this? Do you know what kinds of people lean in the shadows? You're lucky my actual rendezvous partner must have gotten wise or chickened out. Or unlucky. He probably wouldn't have had as steady aim as me. You're bleeding. Badly. Not enough to die, not yet. That strike was meant to weaken you, so I could extract some information first. Here. Hold this tight. Yes, it hurts. Being dead will hurt more. Deal with it. I've got to find a way to get you off this wall. No, you can't hold a glider and keep that scarf to your wound. We'll have to... Interesting trick. I thought you were an Animo user. Maybe I should venture into the UA myself. But later, let's focus on getting you down into the cathedral. The deaconess should be in her room. Barbara, we need your help.
Sister Rosaria, is that you? What is it? Why aren't you asleep?
Never mind me. We need you to use your vision.
Vision? Is someone hurt? Hold on, I'll be right there.
You'll be in good hands. Barbara's the best healer in Mondstadt. Don't tell the acting grandmaster I said that, or Kai will have me hearing about it for weeks. I wouldn't stab you over something so trivial. I told you, I thought you were a... Who? Honorary knight? Oh goodness, you've already soaked through this cloth. Here, quickly, come in and get on my bed. Don't worry about the linens. Let's get you settled and stable. Sister Rosaria, what happened? They were on the roof of the knight's headquarters. I mistook them for a treasure hoarder. What were you doing on the roof? Here, honorary knight, take both pillows. Prop them up behind you, like this. That's it. I'm afraid this might hurt at first. I need to pull the cloth away to see how deep the wound is. I didn't hit bone. I suppose that's good? You certainly didn't hold back, though. I'll take that bloody thing. Will you need more bandages after, or can you treat them in one wave? I'll certainly try. Extra linens won't hurt either way. Fine. Where are they? Wasn't it your turn tidying the storage rooms today? I was taking confessions. There was a sign up saying they were closed all afternoon. Must have forgotten to flip the sign. I'm sure Bartobus will understand. Where am I going? Down the corridor, off the left of the main cathedral. Be careful, the door is quite squeaky. You might wake... Don't worry, I can be quiet. The traveler here is proof. Oh, sorry. Oh dear. Okay, let's focus. I'll have to touch your side here. Is that okay? It will probably hurt at first, but only for a second. Once my vision's power takes hold, it'll all feel better. Okay, thank you. Let the show begin. There we go. That feels better, doesn't it? Now you can breathe a little better. I'm glad. And I'm sorry this happened to you. Sister Rosaria really isn't a bad person. I know it's hard to say that when she attacked you. It wasn't as deep as it looked, at least. You're right. I do wish she wouldn't be so hasty. But you have to understand the kind of place she's coming from. The church is often a second chance for many here in Mondstadt. We believe Lord Barbados would want us to extend that freedom from judgment and from dark paths to everyone. But change is a funny thing. When you don't want it, it happens in an instant. But when you try to make a change, it seems to take forever. The only thing you can rely on is hard work and faith. Slowly but surely, you'll get there. I've seen a lot of changes in Sister Rosaria since she first came to us. That's why I know she's a good person, deep down. She probably feels really bad for this accident. It's only hard for us to tell because we don't know her well. She's still learning to share her feelings with others. There. Whew. It took quite a lot, but you're all better. Not even a scratch. I wasn't sure what size the bed was, so I grabbed what I could. How are they? As good as new, but just to be safe, I think it's best if you stay here at the cathedral tonight. Your wound is healed, but depending on how much blood you lost before you got here, you might need more care. I can handle that. I've seen enough of it before. Now that they're not at risk of dying, I can manage the rest. Are you sure? It's really no trouble for me to stay up with a patient. Don't be stupid. You have services to lead tomorrow morning. You need to sleep and rest your voice. This problem was my fault. I can clean up after myself. I understand. Well, Honorary Knight, you can have my bed. I'm not using it. You should strip the ruined sheets and let me deal with the rest. But where will you sleep? You'd be surprised how soft the pews are. Come on, traveler. I'll show you to my room. Oh, good night, Honorary Knight. Sleep well. I'll be right here if you need me. Thank you for the help, Rosaria. Please, it's the least I could do. How do you feel? Good. I could have bandaged you myself, but vision healing powers are better than field medicine, especially the utilitarian basics I know. Here, this one's mine. It's not as warm and inviting as Barbara's, but it works. Sorry about your clothes. I'm good at getting blood out. You can borrow one of the spare habits out of the closet if you don't mind the dress. I haven't adjusted all of them yet. Probably make a good nightgown at least. Used to bloody clothes. You're almost as bad as that blonde adventurer boy. Now there's a healing vision you'd be better off not on the receiving end. He really must have Barabos's blessing to still be alive after everything he's gone through. Good kid, though. Why are you staring at me? So what? Everyone smiles. Some just have more reason to. Stop being ridiculous and get to bed. Deaconess's orders, remember? And it's my job to make sure you fully recover. So lay down. There, was that so hard? No, I barely use that bed. I'm not really accustomed to beds in general. Not ones as soft and cushy as these, anyway. You're being nosy.
Suffice it to say, I've slept in a lot of tents in my time, alright? Ask around in the Adventurers Guild and you'll probably hear the same from their veterans. I'd have thought you'd be used to that kind of life yourself. We do call you the Traveler, after all. What does tea have to do with it? Never mind. More Liyue magic tricks, I guess. Maybe I'll see for myself someday. Well, go on. Close your eyes. I can see you staring at me in the gloom, you know. I have excellent night vision. I see. So that's why you were up on the roof? A word of advice. Next time you can't sleep, you'd do better to climb the statue of Borobeso in the courtyard and sit in his hands. It's easy to see who's up there from a far distance, so no one will mistake you for the Dark Knight hero or someone up to no good. If you're lucky, you might run into that bard, Venti. He probably knows a few good lullabies. I see him up there now and again. Don't think anyone else notices. Me. No. Children's songs don't really do it for me. I just comb through the alleys for troublemakers until my insomnia wears out. Usually by the time church services start, I'm ready for bed. Nothing like a long lecture on how to live freely to put you to sleep. No, I don't have anything memorized enough to bore you to bed. You'll just have to lay back and count sheep the old-fashioned way. Now no more talking. You're not going to drift off if we keep yammering on. I'll keep an eye on you and make sure you stay in good health. It's the least I can do after... well, sorry. Get some sleep. I'll see you through to the morning.